when we were here in '94, this really was the jungle, you know, a narrow little path. Now it's sort of almost paved, and but what's different now is just seeing the sheer number of tourists all coming. Now this, you know, I think this is one of the bridges that maybe is in this photograph that I'll show you.
Yes. It was the same bridge where the general himself crossed.
Maybe. Let's see if I can see this shot here. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it could be. I mean, I was very impressed that the general in his early 80s was so agile, coming, you know, all the way up the path, which was not, it was not so well, wasn't paved like this. It was really just a jungle path. Mm-hmm. And he was very impressed by the forest and the trees. You know, he had a lot of respect for nature.
Yes.
And I remember he thanked the villagers for preserving the forest.
He thanked the villagers. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So he had this eye out for the little details, and also
yes.
just nature in general.
This is the hut where they planned the strategy, the military strategy for Dien Bien Phu. When I came here in 1994 with the general, we walked into this hut, and there was, I remember there was a map. Actually, I have a photograph here that I'll show you that I took at the time. And
yes.
This photograph, you can see there's this large map that they put on the wall, and this is exactly the scene at the time. And afterwards I asked, what was he saying? Actually, I have it written down.
Yes.
Because I took these notes, these
wow.
prolific notes, at the very time I was shooting and I was writing.
Are these the same exact notes that you took?
These are the exact
the same
notes.
Pieces of paper.
Yeah.
This is from 20 years ago. That's amazing.
So I did this diagram because I wanted to know who everybody was.
Yes. So if
And
I just hold this up here.
yeah, so you can see that this is General Zapp, of course, and here, this gentleman was Nguyen Van Thieu. He was the chief of the office of the Ministry of Defense, and he was here during Dien Bien Phu. And then he sort of became my friend, Cao Fa.
Yes, he's your correspondent.
He looked after me during the whole visit. He was the vice chief of military intelligence.
Exactly.
So, as I was saying, I asked him afterwards, I said, so what did the general say? What was he saying? I wrote my notes in French. Je fais ce que j'ai fait il y a 4 ans. In other words, I am doing right now what I was doing 40 years ago. My only regret now is that some of those people who were with me at the time, my staff, are no longer alive to be here with me now.